Hello there, Grade 4 Explorers! Welcome to today's animated story explainer. I'm Grandpa, and I am just so thrilled you're here. Gather round, everyone, because we're heading on a wonderful journey into the happy learning forest. It's a place where the trees are towering, the birds are singing their little hearts out, and the path is literally paved with exciting new words for us to discover. So let's get going. Just look at our fantastic group today. We've got Aarav, Bella Bunny, Rocky Puppy, and Mia Parrot all waiting right at the edge of the woods. Now, I have a very important question for you. Are you ready to explore the happy learning forest with all of us? I want you to shout your answer as loud as you can on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes! Oh, wow. I absolutely heard that. Your energy is just fantastic. Okay, let's jump right into our story. It was a perfectly sunny, absolutely beautiful Sunday morning. You know the kind, right? The kind where the sun is shining right through the green leaves and there's a gentle, cool breeze blowing. I invited Aarav, Bella Bunny, Rocky Puppy, and Mia Parrot for a walk through the happy learning forest. We were all just so excited to be together, breathing in that fresh forest air, listening to the little stream bubbling nearby, and watching the bushy-tailed squirrels scurry up the giant oak trees. As we entered the forest, we definitely didn't want to rush. We wanted to soak in every single beautiful moment. And this brings us to our very first vocabulary word for today. The word is stroll. I want you to say it out loud with me twice. Ready? Stroll. Stroll. Excellent job. So stroll means to walk slowly and happily. You can also spot the Hindi meaning right here to help you lock it in your memory. A really great synonym or similar word is walk. For instance, you could say, we strolled through the park. Now let's look at the difference between these two actions. When you're relaxed, smiling, and just enjoying the view, well, that's a stroll. But running? Running is fast. It's a real rush. Right now, our friends aren't running at all. We are taking our sweet time to enjoy this beautiful day. All right, let's see how well you've been paying attention, explorers. Listen closely to this quick question. Which word means to walk slowly? Go ahead and yell it out for me. Stroll! You got it! Hit the nail right on the head. You are all such brilliant explorers. Let's keep moving down the path. So, as our group strolled happily along the dirt path, we came across a little winding river. And right over that river was a small wooden bridge. But wait, take a close look at Bella Bunny. That bridge looks a little bit shaky, kind of wobbling just a tiny bit in the breeze. Bella stops right at the very edge. Her ears droop down just a little, and she looks pretty worried about stepping onto those creaky wooden planks. Bella stopping at the edge like that brings us to our second word today, hesitate. Say it out loud with me 2 times. Hesitate. Hesitate. Oh, great job. To hesitate means to pause because you're just not quite sure about something. Don't forget to check out the Hindi meaning too. A perfect synonym for this is pause. A good example would be, she hesitated before answering the question. In our adventure, poor Bella hesitated because that bridge looked pretty scary. But I gave her a warm smile, held her paw, and we crossed it completely safely. Let's think about how these actions compare. Hesitating is pausing when you feel unsure, exactly like Bella did at first. But the total opposite of that is to decide. To decide means to make a choice and move forward with absolute confidence. Bella hesitated at first, sure, but with a little help, she decided she was brave enough to cross. Now I want you to think about your very own adventures for a second. Have you ever hesitated before trying something completely new? Maybe going down a really tall slide, or maybe tasting a brand new food. Think about it for just a moment. Well, let me tell you, it is completely normal to hesitate. Even the bravest explorers need to pause and think sometimes. But just like our friend Bella, we can always find the courage to keep. Once we were all safely across the river, Rocky Puppy's ears perked right up. He points his little paw straight towards a green bush. Look at that! An absolutely dazzling butterfly with bright blue and orange wings is hiding right behind the flower puddles. We all turned our heads super quickly to see, but swoosh, the butterfly fluttered way up into the tall trees. And that gives us our third word, glimpse. Let me hear you say it twice. Glimpse. Glimpse. Fantastic. A glimpse is a very quick look at something. You can see the Hindi meaning right up here too. A great synonym for this is a peek. For example, I caught a glimpse of a rainbow. Our friends only got a tiny glimpse of that beautiful butterfly before it flew away. Let's really look at the difference here. Catching a glimpse is getting a super quick peek at something. Rocky is very observant, so he managed to get that quick look. But the complete opposite of a glimpse is to totally miss something. If Rocky hadn't been looking around so carefully, he would have missed that butterfly entirely. So catching a glimpse is definitely a whole lot better than missing out on the magic of the forest. Let's test that fantastic memory of yours again, explorers. Which word means a quick look? Shout out the answer for me. Glimpse. That is 100% correct. You are building quite an impressive vocabulary today, I must say. But wait, oh no, the bright sunshine is suddenly fading away. Just look up at the sky. Big, dark, gloomy clouds are rolling in really quickly over the tall trees. The wind is picking up, tossing leaves all around us. It looks like it might start pouring rain. I looked up, gave everyone a reassuring smile, and said, "All right, team, let's hurry home before the rain starts." Because that rain is coming in fast, we definitely can't stroll anymore. We have to move and move fast. So our fourth word is sprint. Let's shout this one with a ton of energy, twice. Sprint, sprint. Wow, loud and clear. To sprint means to run very, very fast. Check out the Hindi meaning for this one too. A great synonym for sprint is dash. Think of it like this. The boys sprinted to catch the bus. In our forest adventure, our friends are literally sprinting down the dirt path so they can stay dry. It's amazing how different these speeds are. Sprinting is running as fast as your legs can possibly carry you. Walking, on the other hand, is just a normal, relaxed pace. Remember at the very beginning of our story when we were just strolling and walking? Well, the situation changed pretty quickly. And to beat those dark rain clouds, a super fast sprint is the only way to go. Let's really feel the energy of that word. I want you to pretend you are running away from the rain right this very second. Can you say sprint with me as loud as you possibly can? Ready? Sprint. Oh, incredible. I think you all just ran faster than the rain itself. But wait, as everyone sprints down the path, look who's falling behind. It's Mia, Parrot. Even though everyone else is rushing to get out of the storm, Mia has completely stopped to admire a spectacular, glowing pink flower. Mia staying behind like that gives us our fifth and final word for today's adventure. Linger. Say it with me nice and softly, twice. Linger. Linger. Oh, beautifully done. To linger means to stay somewhere longer than necessary. Keep the Hindi meaning in line for this one as well. A great synonym is remain. Here's a quick example. The children lingered in the playground after school. Right now, Mia is lingering by the flower when she absolutely should be sprinting. Let's compare these two ideas. We have linger, which is staying way longer than you really need to, just taking your sweet time. And the complete opposite of that is to leave, which means going away immediately when it's time to go. I gently walked back to Mia and reminded her that while the flower is lovely, we really shouldn't linger when a rainstorm is coming, and we definitely shouldn't keep our friends waiting. She completely agreed, and we all left together. So, what would you do, Grade 4 explorers, if you were out in the forest and it suddenly started pouring rain? Would you linger to look at a pretty flower, or would you sprint all the way home? Think about it. Well, I think most of us would definitely want to stay nice and dry and sprint home with our friends. The rain started coming down, but everyone reached my house perfectly safely. As we're all drying off by the cozy fireplace, let's take a quick look back and revise our fantastic 5 words. First, stroll. That's to walk slowly. Then, Bella had to hesitate, pausing because she was a bit unsure at the bridge. Next, Rocky caught a glimpse, a quick peek, at a butterfly. When those dark clouds rolled in, I said we needed to sprint, to run very fast. And finally, Mia decided to linger, staying longer than necessary before rejoining our group. Keep both the English and Hindi meanings in mind. You absolutely mastered all 5 words today. As we all sit happily inside, drinking warm cups of cocoa and watching the raindrops on the window, I want to share the moral of today's story with you. Listen closely to this little bit of Grandpa's advice. Enjoy nature. Think carefully, and always stay together with your friends. Because that, my young explorers, is what a true adventure in the happy learning forest is all about. Learning together, staying safe, and appreciating the beautiful world all around us. Fantastic! Today you learned linger, hesitate, sprint, stroll, and glimpse. Keep exploring, keep learning, and I'll see you in our next English adventure.